So today we're going over memory and focus, and the first thing we're going to talk about, and most notable that most people probably know, meditation. There are literally thousands upon thousands of studies on meditation and memory, cognitive ability, and focus. It is clinically and scientifically proven that if you meditate, you will absolutely have a better memory, cognitive ability, and focus. Now, I've done a lot of research. We obviously know that there are quite a few herbs that help with memory and focus. However, I wanted to do some actual scientific research to get a lot of background information to pass it on to you. I want to give a little disclaimer very quickly. Herbs are amazing, and adding them to our cooking or in small doses can be really good for you. However, taking large amounts of them can have adverse effects, so you need to make sure you speak with your doctor before you take large amounts of any herbal supplement, especially for pregnant women. It's very important that you discuss with your doctor what is safe to take or not take if you're expecting a child. Now, with that said, in my description box below, you will find links to the U.S. National Library of Medicine and the National Institute for Health linked in case you would like to do some research yourself. I've linked where you can get some really good information. All of those are peer reviewed and they're updated as they should be. So let's move along here. The very first herb we're going to talk about is ginseng. Ginseng in traditional herbal medicine has been used for more than 2,000 years. So there's a lot of information on ginseng, and most notably, it is used to treat anxiety, depression, and cognitive abilities. Cognitive is our brain. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of studies being done on Alzheimer's disease, and that affects memory really grotesquely. It does, and some of the findings are saying that ginseng helps reduce beta amyloids. Now, beta amyloid is a microscopic brain protein fragment, and it blocks communication between the brain cells and then kills them, and ginseng is helping to reduce that according to some studies. So ginseng is a big one for memory and focus. All right, let's talk about lemon balm. Lemon balm has also been recorded for the last 2,000 years of being used medicinally, most notably for memory. There are other things along with that, so definitely you can do research on lemon balm. So in the Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery, and Psychiatry, my words are just slipping today. Anyway, in 2003, a study was done in that journal, or it was published in that journal, I should say. They gave Alzheimer's or however you say that word, because I never say it correctly. They gave them a placebo, and then they gave them lemon balm. Those who were given the lemon balm had a very notable increase in their cognitive function. So definitely a good one if you're struggling with memory to take is lemon balm. Okay, the next one we're going to discuss is rosemary, and you do hear rosemary a lot on my channel. I love rosemary, but that aside, rosemary is being linked to also blocking the beta amyloid. So it's good for memory, which is what this is all about. And not only is it good if you ingest it, because you can drink a rosemary tea, but if you're going to take it in large amounts, make sure you speak to your doctor first. All right, so the last one that we're going to speak in depth about is sage. Now, sage is a large family. There's a lot of different strains of sage. A lot of the compounds are similar, but not all. So before taking a sage to know exactly the health benefits you're going to get from it, you need to do some research. And as always, talk to your physician. Now, sage had a peer-reviewed journal published in 2017 where they were linking compounds in sage that may be beneficial for cognitive development and neurological functions. Yeah, I have some notes on this one. This has a little more science behind it, okay? So on the National Library of Medicine and the National Institute of Health, which is a government site, and again, this is linked down below, they talk about the compounds that enhance cognitive activity and protects against a neurodegenerative disease. And right now, it's being studied for its use in treating Alzheimer's disease. So I know I've spoke a lot about that particular disease, but the fact is that it messes with our memory and our cognitive abilities. So anything that helps or treats with that is going to be great for those of us who are not already affected by that disease, and could potentially keep you from getting it. And since this is a video on memory and focus, I thought those were the perfect ones to add. Now, we're going to move on with some that I don't have a lot of information on because I figured that these four I listed is a good place to start. But basil, turmeric, and hawthorn are all ones that potentially could help you with memory and focus and attention. So there you have all the herbs that I have researched. I'm sure there's more. But there's you a start, and if you need a supplement or some kind of thing to help you, you know, I'm older, I'm in my 40s, early 40s, but I'm still there. And sometimes I notice that my memory is slipping, and this was a wonderful idea. And actually, this video series was put up by Amethyst Ascension, and I really just appreciate that, so I'm giving her an extra shout out. Alright, which is one last thing, and then we're going to get out of here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to jump over to the other ladies' pages, because that's important. This is a collaboration. They'll also be giving you information on the memory and focus, and you need to go see what they have to say. Anyway, so the first one is this very lovely piece of fluorite. Now, fluorite is good for mental focus. And yeah, if you're having some trouble, you want to, with your memory and focusing, this is a good little one to have around. Tiger's Eye, mental clarity and focus. I love Tiger's Eye. I have a nice chunk I wear around my neck a lot. It is a great one to have. Now, the last one, most of us do have it, and our, boy, that's just rolling everywhere around. Anyway, we do have it in on hand anyway, and that is clear crystal quartz. Now, typically we use this to enhance our spells. We use this to clear negativity. It can be used to enhance other crystals, but that's not all it's good for. This is great for a clear thinking, concentration, and keeping a balanced mind. So, that's what I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll talk soon.